Pussy to the max. And aliens. And also aliens.
What did you think of after all those war machines that we showed you?
The what?
All the fighter planes that are like triangular shaped.
Oh yeah. Well,
every time you see like triangles in the sky now, I think it's just that stealth bomber or something.
Well, I think you're not actually like aliens, like really good aliens won't show themselves because it's like they don't want to interfere.
Right.
Because we're like the mosquito population. We're like...
Right. Or just nothing to them.
Yeah, so anything that you can see is like technically a...
I think all that technology is alien anyway. It's like the stealth bomber, like as if humans could come up with that.
I know, those are crazy. It's like cool, and I didn't know this existed, so...
It's like jets that can like take off vertically and like just hover and like... That's pretty insane.
Yeah, that is insane.
So much money on machines that kill.
Aliens love you.
That's on the branch.
Wink. I'm gonna hide it under this leaf.
That's where you're gonna leave it? Will they get your message?
I hope so. Aliens! Do you like my new glasses? This is my new fashion choice. I don't know why.
Gentle Granny.
I like that Fargo show.
Teen Granny.
I like that like 80s. Was it like early 80s, like late 70s? Like gross period?
That gross period.
Like gross period.
Yeah.
I love that. So good.
Pretty gross.
Casserole. Casserole.
Are you done with that?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, we talk a lot. We talk about a lot of crazy things, but we're just asking all the questions.
Just asking questions.
We're just asking questions. It's important. It's important. It's put down your superhero movie and think about something else for a while.
Supergirl?
No.
Superhero?
Yeah, put down your superhero. Turn off your superhero movie.
Yeah, there's too many superheroes.
For 5 minutes and then...
The Batman versus Superman?
Yeah, I had a hard time with that one.
I told Margaret Jarrett, I'm like, we turned it off like 3 times.
Yeah, we went to bed. We were like, I think I have to go to bed.
It's like, I'm Superman and I'm Batman and I gotta kill Superman. I hate him so much.
It's like, no you don't.
For no reason.
You're just, what's his name?
And then Ben Affleck.
You're just Ben Affleck, that's all.
You're just angry Affleck.
Yeah. It's not anything.
And Superman's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I felt like he, like, didn't know what was going on. I feel like he was just like,
Why are you trying to kill me, Bats?
Yeah, we're supposed to be having some kisses right now. Clearly.
We totally got these rad suits.
Yeah, it's like, where did you get those even? What?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then everything Lex Luthor said just was...
Everybody is so sleepy in that movie. They're just like, oh, yeah. I guess so.
The puzzle of boredom.
Yeah.
Got these... Ugh.
Puzzle of boredom.
So boring.
Puzzle of boredom.
What was the other one? Avengers or something. You just turn that off too.
I get them all mixed up because because
they put all the same critters in each one.
The same critters.
And then they try to sell it to you.
The thing is like, I respect everybody's, like, interests, but, like, those superhero movies are, like, taking over the world. Like, it's just superhero movies.
Well, it's because they made some, and then they did so well, they're like, fuck it, that's all we're doing now.
So, but then it's like, that's all people are looking for, and that's all anybody's interested in, and then it's like, cool, but like, who are you as a person, and like, what is your personality, and what do you like, like, other than that?
Other than the thing you're programmed to like?
Yeah, like... Do you have anything else?
But there's so much advertising behind it, right? You just have billions of dollars
Yeah.
pushing it. And then, I don't know, some of it is like, what was it, Deadpool? Deadpool probably, like, if I was 15 or something, it'd probably be amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when the first Spider-Man movie came out. I remember that. And I remember being blown away by it. And it was amazing.
right.
It was amazing. Because I had never seen anything like it before. I mean, other than, like, the Batman movies from, like...
The first Batman?
Yeah, like Jim Carrey as the Joker and, like... And those, like, I liked those ones. Those ones were fucking crazy.
Right, so we're just too old. Like, it's not meant for us.
It's just too many. It's just too many. And just, like...
What's frustrating is every time you reboot Spider-Man or you reboot Hulk, they've done like so many Hulk movies with different leads because they never took off, but they're like, we want to make a successful Hulk movie.
That's the beginning of your problems, is like nobody can get attached to it because it's like...
Well, you keep remaking Turtle movies because it's like you've put millions into programming and telling people who the Turtles are.
Who are the Turtles?
But every time you reboot it, it just means another super original idea is pushed by the wayside.
It's true. That's...
Or this thing that we've done that successfully already.
Yeah.
In 8 different ways.
Yeah, it's like, what about, like, super puppy kitten, beneficial love turbo net?
Beneficial Love Turbo.
Look, where's that movie? I want to see that movie. I want to see, like, giggle, tickle, dragon, spider,
Crater? Crater?
Scrater? Crater? Yeah, space dungeon critter tavern. What? Come on. I just made you 4 different movies.
We want to,
blockbuster hits.
we gotta find that Gremlins tonight. And, like, that's, like,
Yeah.
unique and different and, like...
Well, wait. Just don't jinx it, because now they're going to make a sequel because you said it out loud.
Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch. I bet you anything. Anything that had any kind of significance at one point, that's all they're doing is, like, making sequels.
Well, it's about not letting people grow up anymore.
That's totally it. It's like childhood forever, you're powerless.
Yeah. You don't...
Here's Ghostbusters 2. Wink. Or 3, sorry. Is it 3? Is it 4?
What all people need to realize is, like, most of the movies out there are based on, like, rising against the powers that be and, like, starting a revolution.
To, like, make you feel like you've accomplished something, even though you're just sitting and watching it, right?
Well, you sit back and you watch them solve the problem for you. First, you get all angry, and it gets your anger going, and then it's like, then the heroes, and that's the big thing with the superheroes, right? They always portray, it's like they have to be superhuman, they have to have superpowers. So then as a regular human, you feel not powerful enough to cause change. But then they solve the problem, and then you're like, then there's a resolution. So you leave the theater, you're like, oh, phew, we did it.
When in reality, we've got a lot of work to do as a society.
But even the actors, like Donald Sutherland, he's like the main bad guy in Hunger Games. He's like, yeah, you guys need to, like, get your pitchforks and go to the White House.
That's what he said?
Well, he's like, we live in an oligarchy.
Okay, Donald Sutherland, that's what you said, quoted 2016.
Basically, he's got interviews.
Yeah.
But they're outright telling us to revolt, and we're like, cool, and, like, ramming popcorn in our mouths.
Well, because, like, what is real anymore? Nothing is real.
What is real is did you hear they're all outside Congress?
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, so there's 700 people have been arrested.
That's amazing. 700 people.
At one point they arrested, because they're just protesting corrupt government and, like, money in politics. But at one point they arrested 400 people, and then the cops stopped arresting people because they didn't have any more room in the jails.
Of course not. There's already, like, half of America in those jails, like, and you're gonna shove, like,
The
people's opinions in there too. People with just that happen to have an opinion and
But
are
you gotta-
standing in the same place.
Yeah, you gotta Google it because mainstream media doesn't cover it. They won't talk
Or
about it.
anything. Even like Bernie Sanders, like
His speeches.
his speeches, and it's like you'll never see how many people are actually there. They'll never cover that shit.
Yeah, they flood the street. The amount of people that can't get in flood the street.
Yeah.
And the other thing is Hillary Clinton, she can't fill one arena.
It's like that's why you never see that shit.
They put a barricade, they put this blue barrier
Yeah.
around, fabric wall around behind her, because that side of the stadium's empty.
That's
And then they
crazy.
film.
And they don't want you to see that.
Yeah, meanwhile it's like standing room only with Bernie Sanders, and there's so many people outside, he has to go outside and give like a little speech to all the people that didn't get in.
Yeah. And
So-
that is amazing. And that's
Yeah, but my concern is when he doesn't get in, and he's robbed, are people gonna...
well, you can't say it like that. You just can't. You have to like.
Well, if he doesn't get in, it's clear that that's what people want. If he doesn't get in, are people going to do something about it, or are they going to vote harder next time?
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I mean, we've seen the stories where it's like you can't even vote because that's corrupt too. It's like you can't even
Right.
walk into a building and like scribble on your little card. Like they're making that as hard as shit too.
Yeah, in any districts or Clinton's one, they found it was basically
If it is hard to vote,
fraud.
then that is a corrupt system. If you cannot practice your right to get up and
Democracy.
scribble on the piece of paper that they're handing you,
Yeah,
then that's... Nope. Nope, nope,
Are
no.
you done? It's time to go home?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
You did a good job. Touched a lot of nature. Smelled a lot of woods. Scribbled a little scribble. Dreamed a little dream. Ate a little donut. Oh, nice piece of wood. I scraped a scrape of scrapes gone by.
I scrape the scrapes.
We did it, guys. We talked in the woods.
Talking in the woods.